it's Eva here, welcome to my channel and welcome to a brand new Sims 4 speed build. And in today's video we are building a luxury modern penthouse because I've really not built one in a long time, and I was really in the mood to do a really glamorous and luxurious modern penthouse, mainly because of one thing, but I'll get into that in one sec. We are building obviously in San Myshuno, where the penthouse lots are located, and this one is the one in the bank district. So there's one in each district, and this one's the bank district, and it's a 40 by 30, which is ridiculously huge, and I struggle with it every single time. Probably the main reason why I haven't done a penthouse build in so long, just because the lots are so overly big. Like, if you have a penthouse, the problem is you can't really landscape very much because obviously there's no driveway or garage or anything like that. You don't really have a garden out the back or anything like that, so you kind of have to come up with ways of filling the space, and I find it really difficult. So yeah, there's too much terrace space as per usual, and it's not very safe because there's not a big fence or anything around it, and you can literally just walk off the edge. But you know, it's The Sims, and we're just gonna roll with it. But yeah, the main reason or thing that inspired me for this build was some spiral staircases that I discovered, and we all in the Sims community are crazy about spiral staircases. These staircases are gorgeous. So basically, this creator Sibylette has made these wonderful spiral staircases. There's 3 or 4 different ones, I believe. I'm not 100% sure, because I fell in love with this one really gorgeous spiral staircase. It's a really glamorous and sleek looking staircase, so that really inspired me for this entire penthouse, and the whole build came about just because of these staircases, because I saw them and I was like, these need to be the focal point of a room, and I really wanted them to pop and wow when you look at that. So I built this entire living room and the rest of the house around these staircases. I put them on this lot and I was like, let me find a way to make these staircases pop. So yeah, I created a loft in this penthouse, so you can see the spiral staircases perfectly, and they don't just vanish. So I added a glass fence so nothing's really blocking the view of the staircase, and I added the big windows because I really wanted it to be super light and airy. The whole theme of the build should be glamorous, light, airy and modern. That's why I kept everything really white, as well as off-white, and combined it with some contrasting warming wood, which is a herringbone floor from Harry, and I really love that swatch of the wood. It's not a really light brown, but it's a intense light brown wood. I love that swatch so much. It's one of my favorites, and I think it really creates such a good contrast to the really white and more cold colors, I guess. And also that staircase is very light in its color, so it's a very alpha looking staircase if you choose some of the other swatches, but I think this one, the white one and then the black one, they look the most like Max's Match. It's a mixture of Max's and Alpha CC, which is fine obviously, but I usually try and use Max's Match only, but these were just so beautiful. I wanted them in my game, and I think they look so stunning, even if it's not 100% Max's Match. But yeah, these swatches that I just said, so the white, the off-white and the black, work perfectly fine, and they look so stunning together with Max's Match items. And like I said, this staircase just blew me away, and I fell in love with it genuinely. The others are stunning too, but this one was just mind-blowingly beautiful. So that creator deserves a praise, and the reason why these are functional in the game is because you need a mod by Ravisheen. It's I think it's called the uplifting elevator mod, where Sims basically go towards the stairs and then get teleported up to the next floor instead of actually having an animation with these stairs, because obviously these are not animations that exist in the game, and I think for someone to create these, it would be so much effort. So working with this mod is probably the best solution that you can get, and I think it's so cool. It also saves a lot of time because Sims don't have to walk up the bloody stairs all the time. It takes so much time to move from one part of the house to the other. So with that mod, that should be all easier, and yeah, it's functional. So that's really, really, really exciting. And like I said, this entire penthouse was supposed to be really glamorous, which is a style that I'm not too familiar with. Like, it's modern, but a glam modern style, which I usually try and keep it very toned down, very minimalistic and very simple in a way. But obviously the spiral staircase gives off a really glam vibe, so I wanted to kind of tap into that and add onto it by using very glam materials. For example, I'm using marble in the kitchen, which I rarely ever do because I don't know, I feel like I love marble and I love the look of marble, but I don't know, I feel like it's a bit too glammy sometimes for me, so I tried to stick to more like modern materials like concrete. But with this one, it was just so fitting because obviously it was supposed to give off a glam vibe. Plus it's not like fully marble. I also put like a contrasting light brown or wood against it. I used the counters from the Brownstone by Harry, which is among my favorite CC packs of all time. Genuinely, it's so gorgeous, and I really like how it isn't too cold. Like, it's still really like warming and welcoming, because I think if I'd like used marble on the walls and marble on the floor or something, or just stone or tiles on the floor, I think it would have been too cold, and I don't really want to, especially with the bigger loft. It would have been a really cold environment, and I wanted it to feel cozy while being modern, obviously, because whenever I build something modern, I always want it to be inviting and cozy at the same time. And yeah, that's why I like steered clear from too much of these glam materials and used a lot of wood to break up that cold feel, and I think I succeeded. Like, I do really enjoy how it looks, and for example, I used a really gorgeous sofa swatch of the Slouch sofa by Charlie Pancakes, which is and always will be my favorite sofa ever invented in the Sims 4 CC world. I used a really light one, which is very rare for me because I tend to go into like the warmer brown shades a lot, and this one's really like bright and out there, and I thought it would just really match this glam vibe. I wanted it to contrast a lot with last week's build as well, where I went for a lot of brown shades and it was like really warm, and this one is a lot more cooler and toned down, but still being warm. And for example, I added the pillows that add like a little warm touch, and obviously the carpet and the wooden side tables and stuff like that, so that way I created the warmth. But then, for example, we have a sofa table that is made out of marble. That's by Pierre Sim. I love that item, and yeah, I kept everything like really minimalistic and like modern, which is hard when you have such a big space. Like I said, penthouses are enormous, so they usually turn out to be really big interiors as well, and it's difficult to find like a balance between furnishing every single corner there is and leaving some spaces free for themselves. And I tried to accomplish that here. I really hope you agree with like the look of this style, and I hope you like it, and if you do, then please leave a like down below and also subscribe if you haven't already. I personally really enjoyed trying something a little bit different in the modern style, and experiment a bit, but yeah, like I said, I really hope you like it. Obviously the views are insane. Like for example, where I put the dining room, I created a big window front, so you can literally sit at the dining table and just look out into like the skyline or the sky even, just because you're so high up. I think that's so, I don't know, fascinating in a way. I've never been in a penthouse that high up, I don't think. Like, I've been on skyscrapers before, but I feel like it's not the same when it's not like a glam penthouse or apartment. I have never seen one of those in real life, so, but that's just how I imagine it would be. And also, yeah, I forgot to say, the entire build is a 2-bed, 3-bath. So we have a main bedroom and a kids bedroom, both with their ensuite bathrooms, and then we have a bathroom downstairs as well. And the bathrooms that I added in this build, they're all very similar in style. So the entire color scheme from the main like loft living area is like kind of coming through in all the rooms. So I stuck to the white and off-white and light brown wood with obviously the odd black accents, because what would a build of mine be without black accents? But yeah, I kind of had a theme in all of these rooms that I wanted to be very continuous and kind of coherent. And the bathroom walls that I love, and I fell in love with them the moment I saw them, are by Max 20. They're like a chevron pattern of marble tiles, which is super in right now as well. And I thought with a glam apartment, I have to like max the glam factor out and go for these wall tiles. And I really love the look of them in the kids' room. Well, the kids' room, I personally really love that kids' room. I always say that about kids' rooms now because I can use CC in them. But if you've been here for a while, then you'll know how much I hated doing kids' rooms when I did no CC builds only. It was not my vibe. The items from EA, they're too like bold and colourful and out there. So yeah, now that I can actually use tasteful custom content for the kids rooms, I'm over the moon, and I can't stop building kids rooms. I get excited to build kids rooms. I mean, who is she? I just really enjoy it, and especially in this one, because I downloaded the Child Dream Kit or whatever it's called by Max 20, which is basically focusing on kids room items and clutter. Really adorable pack, and my highlight from the entire pack is that little tent that I put in the corner. Such a cute and cozy detail, and I've been wanting tents like that for a long time, so I'm really excited to use them. And there's lots more clutter. I didn't use all of it in this build just because it would have been a bit too much, but I also wanted to use some more like activities for kids, because there's not really much CC clutter that is actually activities. So I went for the painting set by Myshuno-san, which is so adorable. It comes with like a little easel that you can put on the desk. Absolutely adorable. I really love that so much. And then also, talking about Myshuno-san, I downloaded their new set Nora, which is so cute, and it comes with these gorgeous sofas in the most beautiful swatches with like cute little pillows. Really love them so much. So I thought I had to obviously make use of that and use it in this build, and used it in the kids room because I thought they were really cozy and really adorable, and they make it like a cute little cozy nook in the corner. And that pack also comes with the cutest basket full of blankets, and they're like really fluffy blankets. And ever since we got one from Eco Lifestyle and then Cottage Living, I've been wanting more and more of these baskets just because they're such cute clutter, and this one is just to die for. I genuinely have never seen a nicer basket ever, and I love it so much. And you can use it like outside, inside, it works for both. But yeah, I'm afraid we are getting towards the end of the speed build part. Obviously we've got the tour coming up still, so I hope you will enjoy that, and I hope you enjoyed the speed build part, obviously. So yeah, I will leave you now. Have fun watching the tour and seeing everything from like the polished perfect angles, and I can't wait to see you again next week with a brand new Sims 4 speed build. Bye!